Listen up, folks. This is your chance. Speaking here is the way to go. I'm all grown up. My mum doesn't need to tell me how to do things. Just tell her I said she's welcome. She's always cool. Alice sighed, thinking what a handsome man, and I'm wasting my charm here. As night fell, the hotel atmosphere became a party, like a major dance-off with guests grooving to the music. Meanwhile, Nick in his sharp suit was totally out of place, thinking, am I in a dining fashion show or what? But during dinner time, Nick's phone rang again, and he rushed out of the lobby. What a roller coaster. The lobby noise gradually faded, but Nick was still MIA. Ella decided to track him down, curious about what he was up to. She found Nick looking all broody in the garden, like a prince with unkempt hair, deep in thought. She attempted to persuade him to grab a bite, but his phone buzzed again, so Ella silently turned away, retreating like a shadow. Late at night, the hotel lights dimmed, but Ella thought of Nick and whipped up a late-night snack. Must be love, right? She lightly knocked on his door and slipped away. When Nick found the snack on the floor, his mood lifted instantly. The corners of his mouth smiled unconsciously. Let's see if it continues into tomorrow with genuine smiles. The next morning, daylight woke them, only to reveal outside a thick layer of snow. Oh no, complaints, even take off. They decided to delay their departure for a day. As lunchtime approached, Ella overheard the mother and son chatting while heading upstairs. To confirm, she quickly whipped out her phone. Turns out all her guests were royal members. Unbelievable. She excitedly shared this bombshell with her dad, but he was totally unfazed. What a contrast. As it turned out, her dad sensed something was off since their first meeting and had even Googled the king. Impressive. After that, Ella started being extra cautious around the royals, and Nick noticed her subtle shifts due to his royal status. Then the queen decided to enjoy the Christmas spirit. Nick joined, upgrading their relationship. They walked at the back, and acquaintances greeted Ella warmly, some even hugging Nick. What a down-to-earth king. Ella was flustered, worried such actions might cause trouble. She's such a little lady. Nick didn't mind at all, finding this quite refreshing since no one in the palace dared to act this way. In that moment, the king felt all his burdens lifted and enjoyed the cozy Christmas vibe like a regular Joe. Nick's humor blew in like a fresh spring breeze, easing Ella's tension and breathing new life into their relationship almost like childhood. In the thick festive atmosphere, they participated in the parade together and indulged in the diverse delicacies of the street vendors, finding it simply too hard to resist sharing their heartfelt words at the time of farewell. Nick accidentally stepped in a puddle, and Ella worried head catch a chill, suggesting he ride back in a carriage. How considerate. Suddenly, Nick couldn't resist and scooped Ella into the carriage, their eyes locking for a moment, sparks flying. A jolt of electricity slipped through them, and moments later, they shyly averted their gazes like electrocuted kids. Ella gently wrapped Nick's legs with a scarf, her sincerity and simplicity making his heart race. What a beautiful feeling. Yet Nick remained brooding. Ella shifted the topic to the old king, and boom, it hit a chord. Nick was full of reflections on his dad's greatness, pouring his heart out during their long journey, almost spilling all his secrets. It was the most unrestrained and exhilarating experience he'd ever had since ascending the throne. Upon returning to the inn, Ella was filled with anticipation for wearing brand new Christmas socks in the future. Ella laughingly declared, "Haha, one day I'll wear those Christmas socks." To which Nick retorted, "No way." However, Ella's dad interrupted, reminding Nick to sleep. Snow's melting outside. If all goes well, they'd be on their way tomorrow. Nick and Ella's eyes met, and a wave of melancholy washed over both goodbyes approaching. As night fell, the thirsty duo bumped into each other in the kitchen. What a serendipitous encounter. At Ella's invite, they lounged side by side in the massage chairs, soaking in the rare quiet. What a chill time. Ella confessed her cheerfully helpful nature stemmed from losing her mom young. She aimed to be just like her. All her knowledge of mom came from dad. She determined to embody that love. It was a sentimental and warm journey, and after a long chat late at night, their bond deepened. However, at this emotionally charged moment, they chose to take a step back as Nick prepared to head to his room. As he prepared to say goodbye, Nick bid farewell to Ella, but his worry seemed a bit unnecessary. Next day, unexpected news broke. An uprooted tree blocked the road to the airport, and the situation turned upside down. Left with no choice, Nick remained by Ella's side. Facing the unyielding situation together, they planned a cozy Christmas. As they trod through the snow, Ella casually picked up a stick. Who knew it was just a little twig? The king, acting like a child with his stick, brought a wave of fun. They then strolled into a shop, and acquaintances showered congratulatory wishes on Ella's handsome guy. What a show! Nick had no more reluctance towards such blessings. Instead, he felt happy. Life together is pretty great. Soon, they returned to the inn, eager to kick off the Christmas decorations, anticipating the delightful thrills. If you enjoyed our story, please subscribe to our channel and follow our adventures. Let's have some fun together.